Welcome in, collective. This reading is for the Pisces. So, Pisces, if this is your sun, moon, rising, then this reading is for you. Or cross watcher, this is your reading. Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want a reading, I'm offering $25 focused readings and $35 situation breakdowns. Everything will be in the description for you. So, without further ado, let's get started. Pisces. Let's see what you got going on, Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's get started. We right out the gate. You about to get some financial support. You're about to get some level of like child support, alimony, or governmental support. So if things were looking like they weren't working out, they are about to flood the gates for you, sis or sir, right? They're about to get you some money. You know what I mean? You're about to be able to take you with, like, you're about to have something to stack away. I'm not saying that, listen, if it's child support, it's to support your child. You know what I mean? Spend your money on your kid. But otherwise, you've been doing it all by yourself anyway, right? So at some point, you're going to need a break and you're going to get that much deserved vacation, that adventure you've been looking for, hideaway, right? Let's see what else we got. Something over here about receipts, Pisces. You know, Pisces love a good ass, stinking ass receipt. So, I don't know what's going on, Pisces, but we going to get into it. Let's see. We got a few cards came out the deck, Pisces. Hold on. Pisces. Vegas. Pisces. Vegas. Nightlife. Gamble. Take a risk, right? So there goes that vacation. Maybe your vacation is to Vegas, Pisces. I don't know. But that's what it say. I see a relationship coming in for you, Pisces. Long term. Long term. Hold on. Yeah, so you've been waiting for this financial support to come in. Let's get that done. You've been waiting for the financial support to come in. It's coming. It's definitely coming because the money had you stuck. You know what I mean? Like you were frustrated. You couldn't really do much, Pisces. Like you were feeling trapped, you know? So, you know, hold on. So that's the one. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one, Pisces. You were feeling trapped and whatnot. So, yeah, but ultimately, you're going to get that vacation. Maybe this is where you're going to meet this long-term relationship, but you are definitely destined to head towards some level of commitment, maybe even marriage. You know what I mean? Don't count it out, Pisces. You know, nope. Let's see what this means. So we have, yeah, I can't. Okay, so there's threatened, embarrassed appearances, right? And plug tuned into the internet, social media. Let's get some clarity here, guys. Collective. So let's figure out what is access granted. Let's get some clarity. 2. Yeah, so be mindful of your connections on social media. Be mindful of your connections on social media because somebody is taking information and bringing information, right? But the information that they're bringing you isn't as of a detriment as what they're taking, right? So the information that they're taking is way more detrimental than what you think you're getting. It's not equal, Pisces. They're not even potentially who they said who you might think they are. If you've never met them, or it's something that, you feel it. It's something that you feel is off about this particular person. Hold on. We got one. Yeah, they're hiding their stones. You know what I mean? So there's some kind of attack that's happening and you're wondering where the attack is coming from. They're initiating so let's say Pisces is standing outside and they're getting clocked in the head by rocks, and they turn around and they see 3 people, but they see the 4th person as somebody they know, but that person is standing there like they haven't thrown a rock. Some of those rocks came from that person. So that's part of the problem. Spirit is saying, learn the lesson. You're going to learn the lesson. So either learn the lesson or you're going to learn the lesson. And once you've done that, that's what this person is here for, technically. Hold on. Yeah, I see an altercation. So this is probably where the child support thing comes in, because I see an altercation over a child, right? And then I see you coming out of that completely on top, and this person wanting to, like, you have already a lot because this person has been forced to give the financial support. I see them then trying to offer you a larger amount, but a one-time amount. And you're like, yeah, nah, we've been down this road already. We're not doing that. We got receipts. We tried this already. So, yeah, I don't know, but you're about to plant some seeds that are going to blossom so well, Pisces. You know what I mean? Definitely stay tuned in. The internet is your spot. You're going to get some money from the internet. So stay tuned into the internet, Pisces. You know what I mean? That's why this person, whoever it is, doesn't want you to get certain access. So it's almost like a spy, like a leak. I don't know who that would be. Let's see who that would be for you, Pisces. Oh, yeah. This person is dangerous. And they're not dangerous in the sense they're like harmless, but they're dangerous in the shit that they're saying about you. You know what I mean? They are saying very, very harmful things about you. So yeah, this person is not a friend, family member. This person, is not somebody you should continue to stay around. Let's see. You need to embrace your inner child, Pisces. Pisces needs to embrace their inner child, and everything that you touch will blossom at that point. Stop being so uptight. Remember, you were a kid too once. It's only life. It's not that serious, Pisces. Yeah, you're avoiding it. Embrace it. I know it can get annoying. You know what I mean? Having to try something that you don't feel like doing, but go ahead and try it. And they said jump in full speed. Be a kid again. Yeah, this person that's going to have to pay is going to be begging and bargaining and trying to negotiate. And you are like, no, I'm not about to fuck with it. You know, like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I already told you we've been here before. We've been here several times. We got the receipts. You know, so I don't know what it is, Pisces, but let's get a few more cards out for the Pisces. Pisces. Yeah, Pisces, you over that shit. Pisces said, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I don't want to revisit it. We don't got to be nothing but parents or ex-husband and ex-wife or, you know, that's it. Or if it's coming from the government, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting an offer from a person. And I'm getting it's over a child. You know what I mean? And what's so crazy about it is you've been providing for this child alone, Pisces. This motherfucker has on the best garbs. He has on everything. And he expects you to accept his excuses, and you're basically clothing the child with the rags that you have on. You know what I'm saying? So the child is growing and he's contributing nothing but, you know, stress. And the little bit that he, you know, the little breadcrumbing he want to give you, breadcrumbs or whatever, you're not willing to take that anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're done. You've learned your lesson. But this might be the person also. So it may be multiple people, but this might be the person, Pisces, that is trying to, or they might work in conjunction with the person that's trying to ruin your image. Let's see. Let's get a few more, Pisces. I don't know. We got to get a few more. Yeah, Spirit says they want you to start journaling your experiences, start journaling everything, write everything down, and really start cleansing cleansing your space. You know, start meditating, start removing all the negative energy. You know, get you some salt, get you some lemons, do what you need to do, and everything should fall into alignment. You are definitely headed for better days, Pisces, but be mindful of the people that are licking the knives right before they pierce them through your back. All right, Pisces. If this reading resonated with you, y'all let me know in the comments, because every reading isn't for everybody. But if this one was for you, let me know how it resonated with you. If you want a reading, you know, in the description. I love y'all to life. Peace, love, light, and good night.